MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Justin Smoke now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Bryant is there. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in.
And we'll have to leave it there. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward. Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Logan Morrison is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in this
for Toronto,
one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Kendrys
Pulled
Morales.
toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Starlin Castro.
Batting
Not the shiniest
baseman.
of batting average as he
Starlin
comes in hitting down in the
Castro.
220s for the year. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Max Kepler the next to grab a
Batting
bat.
seven.
He's hitting
Left
just above
fielder.
the banner 300 mark on the season
Kepler.
coming into this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Russell Martin now
Batting eight.
carries a batting line in the
catcher, number
280s to
2.
begin this one.
Russell
Swing and a miss
Martin.
on the slider, 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he chased it in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll get us
And
going here in the
leading off for
bottom
the
half
Rays.
of the second.
Designated hitter.
This is line to left.
Lucas Duda.
Kepler has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. Here's Chris
Batting
Bryant
sixth.
now, the
Batting
season
eighth.
bat. Batting average comes in.
Brett Ryan.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting
Digging in,
seventh.
Brad
Second
Miller.
baseman.
First time to the plate for
Brad
him, and he's carrying an
Miller.
eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. First
Batting
pitch
eighth.
coming. Here it is.
The shortstop. Matt
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He's currently
Leading off
hitting
for the Blue
just under
Jays,
310 on the
center
season.
fielder, number 11.
Now a fastball to start the
Kevin
third. That
Pillar.
misses. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left
In
fielder,
now is
number
Adam
2.
Eaton. 0 for
Adam
1 here in the
Eaton.
early going. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
Ready for
Blue
another
Jays,
chance.
second
Devin
baseman.
Travis
Devin
into the
Travis.
windup and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Miller is up with it, and a close play at first, but he's called. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He'll
And
get us
leading off
going
for
in
the
the
Rays,
home half of inning number 3.
Wilson
First pitch on its way.
Ramos.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Digging in for his
Up
second
next for
at-bat,
Tampa Bay,
Kevin Kiermaier.
center fielder,
He scored a run after
Kevin
stroking a double in his first
Kiermaier.
at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The
Digging in to
first
try it
baseman,
again,
number 35.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hosmer.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now
Here's
batting,
Marcelo Zuna.
right
0 for
fielder,
1 with a run batted in thus
Marcelo
far.
Ozuna.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Number 7.
Logan Morrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Miller is there, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter,
Here's
number 8.
Kendrys Morales. 0 for
Designated
1
hitter,
for him here in this one.
Kendrys Morales.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side. So coming to the plate, Lucas Duda hit it hard but lined out in his first at
Designated
bat.
hitter, Lucas.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So Striding forward now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit in the air out to left field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Second baseman.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Eaton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Matt Duffy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a drive out to left center field. Duda rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Starlin Castro.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Max Kepler started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Morrison is there. 2 down. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. 1-1. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. from the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he is out on the tag. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play.
The right fielder.
Here's
number
Marcelo
13,
Zuna. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Ozuna.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. He's falling behind right now.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Leading
He's
off
1 for
Toronto,
2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Donaldson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
The batter, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Kendrys Morales is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play in the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Logan Morrison.
Dribbled back toward the mound. 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Castro's got it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop. Starlin.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Russell Martin is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So striding in, Kevin Pillar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. Sergio Romo is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Duffy into shallow left. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But a strong throw is going to force him to put the brakes on and retreat back to third as they won't get that tying run home.
Adam Eaton.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base.
Number 19.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. To the right side and through, a base hit. Eaton is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Tommy Hunter trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's got it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot. Now, Brad Miller will try and get something. Francisco Liriano.
Brad Miller.
Wilmer Depot is up off the bench. He'll be asked to get something. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a ball, 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Ready
The
once
batter, number
again,
5,
Matt Duffy.
shortstop,
1 for 2 with a
Matt
double on the ledger
Duffy.
so far. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready for another chance. Starlin
Leading off for the
Castro.
Blue Jays.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning
Starlin
number 8.
Castro.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Striding in, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. For short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw won't get him. Russell Martin now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopper foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Settling in now, Adam Eaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. So with a left-handed hitter
pitching for the Rays, number 43.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And it's gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Marcell.
And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Digging in, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Lucas Duda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lucas Duda.
Trevor Plouffe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Trevor Plouffe.
Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough. Digging in now, Devin Travis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Popped up. Hosmer is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2-1, here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit hard down the line. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the duck.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Alex Colomé enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Starlin Castro. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-2, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Steve Cishek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Xavier Cedeno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
First baseman number 19, Justin Smoke.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And it's in time at first, and finally at long. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Third baseman, number 18.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Kepler is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here, Russell Martin. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top. We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between New York City and Seoul. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Mike Trout. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For New York City, left fielder Mike Trout.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. No one out with a runner at second. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
First baseman number
Jeff
5.
Bagwell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. At the plate, George Brett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman number 5, George Brett.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Andre Dawson.
10.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dawson.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Runner goes for second. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to... In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Andre Dawson will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Andre Dawson
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson's there. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's back into second here safely. Digging in the switch hitter.
Catcher number 11.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ripken into shallow left. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. Banks has got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Corey Seager.
Second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Seager.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now. Big Daddy Diddy. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Now at the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Corey Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. You're short, hit hard, backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Seager is right there on to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Andre Dawson. A base hit in his first trip. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, George
Leading off for
Brett.
the Twins.
He'll get us going in the
Your
home half
attention,
of
please.
inning number 3.
Now
David
pinch hitting.
Wright will come on as a pinch hitter.
Right.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Posada has a play, 1 down.
Batting
Digging in now, Louis
Veteran.
Tiant.
Louis Tiant.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Bagwell takes charge out there, and he
First
stays with
baseman,
it for the
number
second
10,
out.
Andre.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andre Dawson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jorge Posada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 8.
Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into straightaway right. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey
Ball
Seager.
1.
Counts 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy Diddy. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The knuckleball just misses the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading
Mike
off the fourth
Trout.
inning.
He'll try to follow
Center
up the
fielder,
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Into the box. Hack.
Number
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder, Mike.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Calling for it, Seager makes the play, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Junior looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Digging in. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Venezuela and Seoul. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tigers, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, number 1. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Griffey is there, 2 down. Into the box now, George Brett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
The tag, and he is out. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Curtis Granderson.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Oswalt ready, the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Now at the plate, Hack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catcher, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Now here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Finley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Kendrys Morales.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. This ball will be chopped foul. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Beltran. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in, Steve Finley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Finley.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pack has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ernie Banks. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
here
with the
against
Twins.
Roy Oswalt.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
That misses 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Calling for it, Morales. 1 out. Here's
Batting
Corey
sixth.
Seager.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left. Brett moves over. 2 gone. So bases are empty
seventh.
here with 2 gone.
Left
And here's
fielder,
the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Skied into straightaway right. Winfield's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Dave Winfield. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Dave Winfield.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So
Stepping
1
in.
away here with the bases
Catcher.
empty. And
Carlos
stepping in is the
Ruiz.
catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Ready now,
The
Roy
pitcher, number
Oswalt.
44.
This guy's still
Roy
looking at a
Oswalt.
0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Seager scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, George Brett. He'll
Leading
get
off
us
for
going
Seoul.
in the home half of
Third
inning number
baseman.
3.
George.
He's ready.
Brett.
Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Winfield. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Ron Guidry.
Batting ninth. Pitcher. Ron
Into the windup
Guidry.
and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
is forced onto
Now
the mound
pitching.
now following
Zach Britton.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hanley Ramirez will come
Now
on as a
pinch
pinch hitter.
Hanley Ramirez.
Hit down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
A center fielder.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lindor.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
for
one.
another chance. Number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Digging in the switch hitter, Hack. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 11.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Andre Dawson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Ernie Banks. He popped out in his first trip. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Here's Corey Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 5, second baseman, Corey Seager.
And this is low, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ruiz is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for the
He's in to
Tigers,
get things going here in
second
inning number
baseman,
5.
Jose Ramirez.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Steve Finley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Seager onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Dave Winfield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dave Winfield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Dawson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Brett. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Now in the box, Ron Guidry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Guidry.
Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the order. Now for Hanley Ramirez. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Carlos Ruiz.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
The pitcher, number 53, Zach Britton.
Eddie Murray
attention, please.
will get the call here as
Now
he'll hit
pinch
for the
hitting.
pitch.
Eddie Murray.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco. Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled back.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Dawson is there, makes the catch, and the side is.
Your
Kelvin
attention,
Herrera
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching
pitching.
in the bottom of the sixth.
Kelvin Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading
He'll lead
for
it
the
off
Twins.
as we start the home
Center
sixth.
fielder, Mike Trout.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Winfield is there, one away.
Now
Ready
batting.
once again.
Number
Hack.
11.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Striding in
The
once
right
again,
fielder,
Andre
number 10.
Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dawson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Winfield in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ernie Banks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Runners on the move for second. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and 1. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the. Ready for another chance. Number 1.
off for the
1 for
Tigers.
2 with a double on his
Third
line
baseman,
thus far.
Number 1.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Soft grounder left side. Brett's got to get rid of it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, George Brett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman, number
Here's
19.
Kendrys Morales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to third. Brett has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Left
Digging in
fielder.
to try it again. Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 49.
Now at the plate, Ron Guidry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch inside, the throw. Swinging a soft liner, and that will conclude matters here in the... Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez.
Leading up
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jose Ramirez.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So striding in, Steve Finley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a looper to left. Banks ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Dave Winfield. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
In the air out to straightaway left. Brett has it in his tracks. 1 away. Stepping in, Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter.
Number 11.
He singled his last time up. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Carlos Ruiz.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The pitcher, number 4.
Standing in. Kelvin Herrera. Justin Turner will move into the on-deck.
Justin Turner.
Hard hit at third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Banks has got it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Posse and the Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Right there is Beltran, one away. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Left fielder. Carlos
pitch on the way.
Beltran.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Andre Dawson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hanley Ramirez will come on now as the pinch hitter. Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dawson is after it. Makes the play, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dawson racing back to the track. He jumps and brings it in. Two away after a great play.
Patrick, number 11.
Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throwing to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Rick Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Rick Sanchez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So striding forward now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1. In the air out to right. Griffey waits on it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Beltran has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ernie Banks. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Carlos Beltran. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line drive to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, George Brett. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Little chopper back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Griffey moves over. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, James Paxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Third inning, no score to this point. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. So digging in now, Ron Guidry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Beltran.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Rick Sanchez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hack. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 11.
And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Andre Dawson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Chopper foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And again a throw. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. And again a throw. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another look to first. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ripken is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. At the plate, Corey Seager. He's 0-1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Eddie Matthews comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Hit to short. Ripken is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to digging in for his second at bat, James Paxton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Soft liner towards short, and one gone. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Brett is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Takes this the other way to right. Dawson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in now, Ron Guidry. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
Line drive to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Hack. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike. And getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And digging in once again, Andre Dawson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Andre Dawson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Rick Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that...
Oh, look at Banks. Wow. So coming to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready once again. Seager. No hits in 2 trips. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dawson going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Matthews.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Ripken comes up with it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Batter number 5, second
Striding
baseman,
in once again, Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. A hit in 2 tries so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Beltran, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Third baseman number 5, George.
And an ugly swing there as this is fisted foul off to the left for strike one. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Ron Guidry. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Now at the plate. Cal Ripken. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Ernie Banks.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ernie Banks.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Right field, number 10.
Back to the mound and off his leg.
Now at second base.
Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Sean Doolittle.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped foul wide of first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. outside for a ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Beltran has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Carlos Beltran comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Goose Gossage is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. 1 run is scored. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2. Digging in, Rick Sanchez. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dawson is going to have room out there as he puts the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Leading off for Soul.
Bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike.
Ramirez.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
A center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hack, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Standing in, Andre Dawson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ted Williams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit hard toward the right side. And 8 innings of... Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Fouled back.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard to short. Banks has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now, Cal Ripken. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. Lays off 1-0. Pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Junior's coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Carlos Beltran. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman
George Brett stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining